Hello and welcome to Optimal Expression, where we embrace our greatest potential to manifest our wildest dreams. Good people, you know what time it is. Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, and you know what it's all about on Monday. So I don't even have to tell you. I think we've been doing this long enough. All right? But, what is one of the biggest things that people want to manifest? I mean, of course, people want more money, a bigger house, a nice car, and love. Yeah. But one of the cornerstones of happiness or the ideal life for most people is good relationships, right? So today, I want to talk about how to manifest better relationships, right? I mean, because let's tell the truth. Not every relationship is all roses. I'm sure you got some people in your life that's kind of a thorn in the side, whether it's a relative, a friend, or a coworker. Or we can also include the more intimate relationships as well. There's always room for improvement, right? And I'm talking about on the scale from I can't stand it to hey, we're at least cordial with one another, right? Now, keep in mind, okay, when we talk about manifesting better relationships, you, like anything else, have a very huge component on what that relationship is going to be like. Keep in mind, the relationships that we attract into our lives are a like frequency in some way. Like attracts like. That's the law. Okay? So if you have a number of relationships that ain't working for you, or a bunch of people in your life that you can't stand, keep in mind, okay? And some people don't, some people won't like when I say this, but keep in mind, you are the common denominator in that situation, okay? So when we're talking about new relationships, okay, one of the things you want to do is change the perspective of yourself. Ask yourself, what am I doing to keep attracting these type of people into my life? Sometimes we want friends so badly that we'll just take whatever we get, whatever we can get. We're just glad somebody's, at least pretending to be our friend, okay? And we'll deal with their crap just so we can say we have a friend, okay? Now, the thing is, energy can be very subtle. And even if this is not spoken out loud, the other person knows that you tolerate them being an asshole. So, regardless, they'll continue to be that way, okay? Because you're just glad to have a friend. You have to work with yourself on the inside, okay? And number one, it may start with you ixnaying relationships that no longer serve you. Don't keep people around in your circle if you don't have to. Sometimes with coworkers and family members, we're stuck with them. All right? But now if we're talking about intimate relationships and friendships, you can cut them people off, especially if you don't have kids with them. Right? Now, baby mama, baby daddy, that's a whole nother situation. I probably need to do a video on that alone. And I could. But anyway, talking about the new relationships, you have to change the perspective of yourself and know that you deserve a good friend who's going to be as respectful and loyal and kind as you are. Same thing with romantic relationships, okay? And it begins with cutting off the old that's not working. The ones you can get rid of them, okay? Now, for whatever's left, then we're going to employ these steps that we're talking about. And then as we work on ourselves and we put ourselves in the kind of energy that's going to attract better, because we know we're worthy of good friends. We know that we're worthy of good relationships. All right? Changing the perspective of yourself. Okay? I'm a good person and I am worthy. I'm a good person and I'm worthy of good friendship, of good relationships. Okay? The next thing you want to do is start telling a different story. Stop talking about how lonely you are. Don't talk about how hard the dating game is. Don't talk about how terrible people are. There's no good people out here anymore. See, that type of negative, pessimistic talk, it only works against you. It'd be different if you could talk that way and be blessed, but you can't. So we got to learn to cut that out. All right? We're going to speak positively. We're going to say that I'm so happy and thankful that I'm attracting new people into my life who enrich my life. I'm so happy and thankful that I'm bringing people into my life who have the same interests that I have. Okay? If you're a person and you're interested in being an entrepreneur, then we're ready to bring people with like minds, entrepreneurs, into our circle, right? And I give thanks for that. Okay? I attract cool people into my life. I attract great relationships into my life. Okay? I have an abundance of beneficial relationships, personal, professional, and romantically. This is the type of story we're going to tell. All right? You have to change the narrative that you're speaking, and you have to change the perspective that you're framing these relationships in. Now, the last step in attracting better relationships is be the one. And by that, I mean, be the type of person that these people want to hang around. Okay? You can't expect to attract highly motivated people into your life and you kind of lazy, very lazy, right? You can't expect to attract entrepreneur-minded people into your life and you're content with just getting by with the same old job. It's good enough. You see what I'm saying? Now, this will bring you a different level of self-reflection, because if you're trying to be someone and it's uncomfortable, then that's not the role. You need to find something that fits with who you want to be, and also attract people that are in alignment with that version of you. Tell the story that's in alignment with that version of you, and work toward being that version of you. Okay? Because like attracts like. And if you're an asshole, you're going to attract more assholes. If you're a person who's pessimistic, you're going to attract pessimistic people. But if you're positive, if you're upbeat, if you're encouraging, if you're more of a entrepreneur type of person, then those are the type of people you will attract. All right? And the cherry on top is always gratitude. Give gratitude for the new relationship. For the new relationship. It used to be this way, now it's another way. Now it's better, and I'm grateful. I used to have assholes as friends. Now I have wonderful friends, and I'm thankful. Being thankful, no matter what, is always the cherry on top. And you deserve the very best of everything, including relationships of any kind. Keep that in your heart, and it will manifest for you. That's what I got for you today, good people. Be sure to drop me a comment. Let me know if any of this resonates. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you all next time on Optimal Expression. Peace and love.